Werewolf here. I'm going to give you my take on the Christopher Nolan Odyssey. Now, I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan, but I have very strong reservations about this one. My first problem is actually Matt Damon. I can't get into him as a leading man. I can't see him as Odysseus. You know, the first thing I thought of with this was his failed cryptocurrency commercial. Fortune favors the brave. You know, for crypto that crashed. The cinematography, it looks good, but it looks underwhelming, especially for a Christopher Nolan movie. Again, maybe it's just what I'm seeing from the trailer. Maybe it's a lot better. To me, it looks like Netflix schlock, where it's like, it's well done, but it just, the dime a dozen, colors kind of blend together and merge. You know, there are movies where there's diverse casting or they race swap, but it works, and I'm not really thinking about it. I'm not getting the impression from this. It looks clearly like Hollywood pushing the woke agenda. It always stands out when they do. I am predicting that this movie will be a success. Maybe not as good as it could be, but look, the first showing theaters are sold out. I think the normie population is a big part. They're going to see it. They don't really follow these Twitter wars. They don't know what's going on, and I think, again, in my other videos I mentioned, I think that's a mistake that a lot of people are making, where they just see the extremes on social media, and they spend more time on social media than the real world talking to people, and they see a polarized perception of the world. You know, there's a joke that Christopher Nolan really stands for Christ No. Again, I like the guy. I always detected sort of a right-leaning vibe under his films, but who knows, maybe he doesn't have any political views and he was just trying to get us to think and to discuss his films. You know, maybe he was able to go much longer than most artists without having to sell his soul to the Hollywood system, and finally had to. Anyway, that's just my speculation. Hey, check out this movie on YouTube from 1911. It's a silent film called The Battle of Troy. It's pretty cool. It's for half an hour, they get a lot in, and it's pretty ambitious, given the limitations there. Well, hey, thank you for watching. Until next time, life, liberty, and the pursuit.
With 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.